This is a pool ball cleaner that I just got done making. It's got a router speed control in the front to operate the buffer grinder I have installed underneath. This will clean 12 balls at a time, and it uses a 12-inch wool pad mounted onto a 12-inch disc. I line all the holes with a thin carpet, and I'll explain why here once I get going. This is the bottom. I got a buffer grinder installed. It's bolted on the handle, and the back is held down with a bicycle chain that's got a covering on it to keep it from marring the buffer grinder case. That's a 10 amp fuse. This thing, when it's startup, is right around 6 amps. It runs right around 5 amps. I got a 10 amp fuse in there to protect it in case something were to happen to the motor and it locking up. The fuse would go, not damaging anything else. Those are inline skate wheels I installed. They work perfect. They are bearinged. They do have bearings in them, and they've got a real hard, pliable rubber type of wheel on it, so it makes good contact with the bottom of my disc that I installed. To show that it does work, I have a cue ball here that I marked up with erasable ink, erasable marker. I'm going to install it in one of these holes, turn it on, and you'll see how fast it cleans, and then I'll explain why I decided to use this hole method rather than a bucket type. By using the holes individually, it makes contact with almost half to two-thirds of the ball itself. So when it's cleaning, it goes a lot faster. As you can see, the ball is completely cleaned. I didn't use any solution on here, but I do recommend using probably rubbing alcohol to clean the ball, to keep all the oils that are on the balls, and that's the reason why you want to clean them. Everybody handling the balls, they do have oil on their hands. So in time, if you don't clean them, it'll transfer the oil to the billiard cloth, and it's hard to clean the billiard cloth. Pretty much once the cloth gets dirty, you pretty much have to get them replaced, and that's why you want to do this, to avoid that. The regular bucket ball cleaners that you see a lot of, they're easier to make, but the problem with that is they only make contact with one portion of the ball that's on the bottom buffer, and then on the side. So you're only making contact with roughly a quarter of an inch of the ball at a time. So to cover that whole area, it takes forever. I think one of the videos, the guy said he had buffed the balls for 45 minutes. This will clean up the ball in probably 30-40 seconds, and that's pretty fast. So we have roughly 6 tables. We have 3 tournaments a week, so we get a lot of usage out of those billiard balls. Thank you. Hope this video was informative.